If you're a guy in your 20s and you don't have a clear wealth plan, you're already behind. But don't worry, I'm here to help you out. Most men say they want to be rich nowadays, but few can actually explain how their money works and how it's working for them. I'm building my path to $1 million step by step. And it's not by crypto gambling, it's not drop shipping, it's not some fake guru course I'm trying to sell you. It's simple, and it's strategic, and it's repeatable. People have been rinsing and repeating this strategy for years. And in this video, I'm breaking down the exact accounts I use and why each one matters. If you're serious about taking control of your finances, make sure to stay to the end of the video. Let's get right into it. Most guys in their 20s are doing one of these three things. They're spending everything they make, they're investing randomly, or they're doing nothing because it feels too complicated right now. So that's no system, no structure, and no long-term thinking at all. They say, I'm going to figure it out later, and then later turns into 35, and then 35 turns into 46, and then 46 turns into regret. Your 20s are a literal wealth cheat code because of one thing: compound interest. It's like I say in every single video. Money invested at 23 is going to work a lot harder than money invested at 33. It's time in the market, it's not timing the market. And before we get into the bulk of the video, here's why most men fail and why they never attain real wealth. Number one, they chase quick money. Two, they ignore tax advantages. Three, they don't automate their investments. And four, they underestimate time. You know, these guys want results in 3 to 6 months, and I totally get that. I was there not too long ago. But wealth is built in 10 to 20 years, and it's a boring path, but this path ends up winning a lot of the time. And that's what I'm doing. And I understand a lot of these people that get on and say, I want this money now in my 20s and 30s, and I get that. But you can still enjoy that in moderation and put some aside so that you don't have to be struggling when you're 50, 60. Like, do you want to be working 3 part-time jobs as like a 60-year-old or something like that? Not me, guys. I want to be retired playing golf. All right, so let's get into the exact system that I'm using. Number one, a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. And you've probably heard this from a lot of people who are talking about investing on the internet. But you need to start protecting yourself before you start investing aggressively. So 3 to 6 months of expenses in a high yield savings account. Why? Just think about it, you guys, because life happens and it happens fast. So that's car repairs, medical bills, job loss. If you don't have this, you're going to start to pull money from your investments, and that kills your momentum. I have about 13K in my high yield savings account right now with Capital One. I think it's like a 3.4% interest, which isn't that good, but it's all gone down over the past year or so. And that might even be too much in there, but it's fine for now because the rest of my accounts are doing well. And that earns about like $40 a month, but you know, it's still solid, but you don't want to be one of these people where I was a couple years ago where I kept all of my money in there and I was making $300-400 a month, easy, fine, no problem, because you want to have that out into the market where it can make you thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Number two is a 401k, especially if there's a match. If your job offers a match, take it. It's free money. So for example, if they match like 5%, that's a 100% return instantly. So these pre-tax contributions will lower your taxable income, but it's long-term growth and it's automated investing. You don't have to overcomplicate this because they literally take care of it for you in most circumstances. They put it in low cost index funds, like we've said in every video. They set it and you let it grow. Just start contributing to that. And especially if there's a match, you need to get on this right away. So I have about like 67,000 in my 401k right now, and it should go up by about 1,500 when my bonus goes into there later. So it's looking pretty good. And I'm not saying this to brag at all. I just want to show you guys and be transparent where I'm at. Number three is a Roth IRA, which is elite. And I already made a video on this as well, so make sure to go back and watch that. But you invest this post-tax money and it grows tax-free. And you can withdraw this tax-free in retirement. I think it's like 59 and a half or something like that. That is extremely powerful, especially in your 20s when your tax bracket is likely lower. If you're able to max this out at like 7.2K, whatever it is, you can actually think about long-term freedom because this thing is just going to keep on growing. Right now, I have about 16K in my account right now, so I've only maxed it out fully for about 2 years. So I'm behind for sure on this account, but it's still a great start, and I'm going to be maxing that out every year on from now. Number four is a HSA, which is a health savings account. This one is absolutely insane and nobody talks about this. I see a couple of videos on TikTok, but that's mainly it. So most people ignore this and it is a massive mistake. This is a triple tax advantaged account. So that means tax deductible contributions, tax-free growth, and tax-free withdrawals for medical expenses. So this is like a secret retirement account for healthcare. You can literally, so if you pay current medical expenses out of pocket, you just let this HSA grow because most people are using this to pay for all their medical expenses. I understand if you have a lot, you need to rely on this account to pay it. But if you don't, just pay for it out of pocket and then you can save the receipts and get literally reimbursed for it later. It's insane that nobody talks about this. So I have about 2,200 in that account right now because it's only been about 2 years I've been contributing to that, but it's going to continue to grow. And this is like having an even better like individual Roth IRA account because it's a triple tax advantage. So you guys need to make sure you get on this if it's available to you. Number five is going to be the individual brokerage account. So this is definitely the one that I see everybody talking about on TikTok or YouTube or Twitter, whatever it is, X. But this one is definitely flexibility and there's no contribution limits and there's no early withdrawal penalties. So this is where you're going to invest beyond your retirement accounts because you can invest whatever you want, as much as you want or little. And I really think that index funds and long-term holds is the play here. This isn't financial advice, but if you're putting those in, it's just going to build slowly over time. And the more you feed, the more it's going to get. You don't have to put it all into one specific stock like Tesla or Nvidia, whatever it is. That is way more risk and you never know what's going to happen. You can't time the market. You just need time in the market. So this is going to be the bridge between now and retirement for a lot of us. And I have about 56K sitting in this account right now, and I still need to invest the bulk of my bonus. So that'll be like 4 to 5K more going in it. So I should be at about 60K by the end of the week. And I'm just going to continue to feed this whenever I have extra money. Every month I give it a decent amount, maybe like 1,000 or two if I can. And this is just going to keep on growing. Number six, this is a bonus that I wanted to make sure I mentioned because still a lot of people don't take advantage of this. And this would go right up there with the HSA for things that people don't pay attention to but could build you crazy wealth, is take advantage of a company stock if you can. If you work at a company where they have company stock, where the programs usually involve taking a little bit out of your paycheck every week, every 2 weeks, and they feed it into their investment portfolios, and you get the company stock at a lower price. So you're literally buying the stock at a lower price and you could sell it every time for a profit. But don't do that. Just let it take $100 out of your check every time. That's nothing. And after 3 to 4 years, you're going to make a lot of money off of this. When I was at my last company, I legitimately made like 50, 60K off of company stock. And none of my coworkers did it. They were all like, I have a financial advisor. Like, it's like, okay, I don't. I made 50, 60K off of a company stock. Who can say that they made that type of return? Nobody. Obviously, after taxes, it was more like 30, but take advantage of the company stock if you can. And lastly, here's the most important part of the video, and it's the mindset shift. So most people need to stop asking, how can I get rich fast? And start asking, how can I build a system that makes me rich eventually? Because wealth is not hype and it's not these quick get rich moments, 3 to 6 months. It's consistency. So if you automate everything, if you invest every single month, if you try to increase your income, that one's huge, increase your contributions, and take advantage of the accounts that I laid out for you. There's no lottery mindset, there's no emotional trading. It's just discipline and consistency. And for these people that are talking about, like day trading for one, on how to get rich fast, these guys are literally more profitable by selling you a course. They make more money from selling you a course than they do day trading because I can't remember the statistics, but it's like 1% of them are profitable. So don't fall for that. Stay disciplined. Start investing. So if you're in your 20s and you understand some of the aspects of this video and you're participating, you are decades ahead. And if not, that is totally cool. You have some work to do, but start today, start tomorrow. Most men are not going to do this. They're going to scroll, they're going to procrastinate, they're going to say, I'm going to start this after my trip next year. Don't be like most men. Start now. So in total, I have about $139,819, and I'm building my path to $1 million every day. So if this helped you guys build some clarity on your wealth plan or what to do, or if you just learned something new, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.